Hello folks, welcome back. So in this tutorial, I want you to install one more thing. So to do that, you will see this icon on the top, which is called as Sdk Manager. So when you hold your mouse over to that, it'll show you it's Sdk Manager. And this is the Android device monitor. So we will talk about each of these in our upcoming tutorials. So click on this Sdk Manager. When you click on the SDK tools, so here, this checkbox would not have been checked for you Intel x86 emulator. So you need to install this one. So click on that and hit apply. So once it is done, the installation, you will be good to go. So I would recommend you to do that. So click on this checkbox and then hit apply, and then it'll install these tools. So after you're done with it, click OK. So this is important because it helps us to store to run our application. So to create a new application, either when you have started your Android, you will see a button saying create a new project. Otherwise, you can click on here, file new, and you can say file new, and then you can hit new project. Once you do that, it'll ask you for your application name. So this is the name of your app. So this is very important. Don't give some random app. So you have to give some a good nice name for the app. So let's say I wanted to put it as calendar app. Now, this is the company domain name. Whatever the domain name that you have, you can put it here. And then what will happen is the package name will be, it'll be in the reverse. So if you see here, the domain name is android.example.com. So if you look at the package name, it is com.example.android. So it takes it reverse order, and then it has your application name in lowercase. So once you do that, this is the location of your projects will be created. So if you wanted to change this location, you can always click on this browse button and change the location. Once you're done with this, click next. Now, this app is it for a phone app, or is it something that like a Apple Watch kind of stuff? So we have an Wear thing. Is it related to TV? So what kind of app it is? It is going to run on phone or tablets. It is going to run on any TV. So depending upon that, we are not looking into any TV apps or any any watch or anything. We are making an app for the phone. So I would recommend you to click on this checkbox. Once you do that, click next. And let it be the ice cream sandwich, the API 15. So click on that one and then click next here. Once you do that, it'll ask you for the activity. Now, what is this activities? Activities, you can think like a screen. It's one of the screens. So whenever you click on your app, when you see the first screen, that every screen in an app is called as an activity. So how you want that activity to be. So for the timing, I wanted to put it as a blank activity. So you can click on any of these. Let's say I wanted to put it as blank activity. Click next here. Now, what is the name of your activity? You can put it anything. You can say hello, or you can leave it as main activity if you want. So you can put your activity name to be main activity, and then go ahead and click finish. Once you do that, it'll start making your application and it'll start generating things. Now, we will talk about these XMLs and what all these are in an upcoming tutorial. So this is how you create your first application. Now, it'll take some time. It'll build everything and all that stuff. So you will see it on the left hand side. So this is how it's going to open your calendar application that you have asked to create. So you click on the calendar application. You can click on the project structure here. So once you can go to the calendar app, or you can, on the left hand side, you can see these structure and projects and all that. You can click on those. So in the project structure, this is how if you click on the project, you're gonna see this project. If you click back on the structure, you don't want it, so you can just drag it on the side. So these are two very important. The main activity.java, this is, you can think like the backend. This is the business logic, or you can think, let's say for example, you have a button on your you have a button here. Okay, so let's say your button is supposed to do something. So the action that is supposed to do will go into this main activity.java. Now, contained main XML. So this is an XML. We'll talk about what XML is. So this is a simple XML file, and you can think like this is the hello world here. So now if you change this hello world, so this is like the in the text format. So let's say if I say hello guys. So what will it do? It'll go ahead and change the text on the screen. So if you see here, on the app, my content has changed. Now, if you wanted to give it a particular certain height or anything, so you can see that it is a width and it has a height thing here. So if you wanted to give it a height, you can give it like 100 dp. We'll talk about what dp is. So you can put it as 100 dp is the height here. So it'll increase. If you wanted to put the height or the width, if you wanted to it, you can change it to the. So the dp is basically is called density per pixels. So what does that mean is depending upon the size of your image, is it a tablet or is it a phone, it'll behave differently. So that's what it is, dp. So it's a unit to measure this. So now if I wanted to go ahead and increase the size, you'll see that the height has been increased. So if you wanted to put it to 200, so it has been decreased. So this is basically to change the layout. So now if you go to the design, either you can just drag and drop here, or either you can change it with the text format here. Okay.